What's going on YouTube and Twitch? This is episode 3 of the Hardcore SSF Wizard. So at the end of the last episode we nearly died. Don't worry, we didn't, obviously. We played on for another half an hour on stream. You didn't miss much. I think swapped over to using the in-game because it had a socket, and other than that we've maybe found a couple of gear pieces. So we're doing Legacy Dreams at the moment. We've only got the helm and the pants as ancient. Unstable Scepter is in the cube. I've just upgraded one, which is in the stash, so we'll probably stick that on the character at some point and free this slot up here. But yeah, at the moment Halo Carini doing all of the lifting on toughness pretty much, and yeah, we're just gonna get the Gem of Ease up to 25, and then once we've done that, we're gonna crack on and see if we can do T12 and see who that goes. But obviously getting this Gem of Ease is task number 1, because it just means that if I do, forget to turn on my storm armor like that, and we brick this character, well, we can get ourselves back up to level 70 pretty quick, which is nice. So yeah, I've watched the footage back of nearly dying on the Rift Guardian, and yeah, the storm armor just dropped off, so that's something I need to be a little mindful of. It's one of those things that I think does make Wizard a bit more of a risk hardcore, because there's not really much you can do to control it coming back, so we're just gonna have to live with it. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm hoping today maybe we can clear 70 and get Primals, but that will depend a little bit on the RNG of the items that we find, I guess. So we'll see. How's life, Martin? How you doing? Have you been enjoying the double bounties yet? Jumped in for some freebies? Whoop whoop, pushing 115 with the Necro. Nice. Is that on the off-season one again? Glad you're making progress with it, buddy. A rift a day, you'll be at 150 in no time, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. It's a little bit of a sit in the garden, get some vitamin D, and yeah, we're gonna make a bit of progress today on this. Gem of Ease, step number 1. Then we'll carry on pushing up a little bit, and we're still planning on swapping onto Hydra. So whether that's with the set or with the Legacy Dreams, we'll kind of see how we go. We'll see what we find. See what the game drops us. But it looks like the season's going to be carrying on a little bit. So I did give the bounties a try, but only got 1 cash. Yeah, it's only active on seasons, so it's not an off-season bonus. So you have to be trying your little heart out in season 21 to qualify for it, which I personally don't mind. I've always maintained I think it's healthy for the game if there's a good reason to play seasons. So I think it's a good move from Blizzard to turn on double bounties, and I do think it probably should be for seasonal play only. But I suppose I probably would understand people's points of view if they said, I really detest this season theme, I don't want to play anymore, how come I don't get to do double bounties? But I don't know, just is what it is. You did them on season, that's weird. I had a few people when I was reading the forum posts saying they had similar issues. The challenge rift hadn't updated for me this morning when I checked, which was weird because I know it was out. But it's I've just checked now, and it is live, so I'll do that after the stream, I think. So we'll have a goodie bag next episode as well. That's a not great position to stand in. Well, that's weird. I don't know. There does seem to be something a bit funky going on with the servers. Like sometimes it takes like almost like a full minute or 2 to find my hero list, which is really weird. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Double bounties, it's good. Yeah, I've neglected mine. I did about 4 or 5 sets yesterday with my Crusader because I really need an ancient Falcon's Foot, which I finally found after too much rum and coke and went to bed late. But I was laughing to myself, thinking, God, that's the only time I've decided to actually sit down and do a set of bounties. See, there we go. The storm armor dropped off again there. So that guy presumably would have one-shot us without it. But yeah, I needed to get a few bits for the Seder. I've got a ton to do for the Necro and also for the DH for bounties wise. So lucky me, by not doing them, I'm hopefully going to benefit. So that's quite nice. Genovese. Oh, bingo. There we go. Yeah, I think we did 52, and that was when we nearly died because the storm armor dropped off. So I think now that we've got that at 25, we can kind of push up a little bit. But we'll just try a regular T12 first. Have a flick through this stuff because you never know what you're going to get. And yeah, it's all junk. Load of junk. Never mind. Don't want any monk pieces, thank you. That's no good. GR70 soon. Yeah, I hope so, buddy. I don't know. It kind of depends a little bit on what we find, I think. I mean, we're quite flexible with the weapon. We can just take anything ancient with a socket at the moment. Or if we find a gift, we can maybe whack it in the unstable scepter that I've found. But then need to work out what we're actually going to stick in the cube. So, I don't know. Decisions. But I'm hoping we've got enough damage and toughness to do this. Otherwise, we might just have to drop it back down to T11 till we find some more ancients. Because that guy's taking a fair few wellies to get through. So we'll just keep a little eye on the toughness, make sure that stays up. But obviously, if we can, we'll get Paragon and stuff as we go. Another couple of ancients. Napalms, how you doing? Triple Terry Gaming, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. But yeah, I don't know. I suppose this is just about. We couldn't do T13, I don't think, or it would be a real slog. So I guess maybe ancient weapon. We'll have enough damage to get that. Maybe a couple more ancients. And the Lord Gem's still got plenty to go on it, so. But yeah, I guess this is tier 55, isn't it? So we've got 15 more tiers to go. Yeah, I've been enjoying the game a lot. I am, as I was saying last episode, thinking of branching out and taking a look at some other games, but yes, I've still got plenty of work to do on my season goals, so we'll still be here, plugging away. Nice Razer headset, cool. Yeah, I've got my iPhone headphones plugged in. I don't know whether to if that's something I should invest in, but it's hard to know what to do. You'll have to let me know if it's any good. Got a recommendation on a mouse to pick up, Logitech one, I think. But again, I don't know. It's hard to know what to do. With the kids being off for summer holidays and stuff, it's super hard to get much done, really. But we'll get through it. Nice workplace discounts, happy days. Yeah, gotta save those pennies, buddy. Any way you can get it. Yeah, I think a few more ancient pieces. This will start to come together. I don't quite know if this has got like the hitting power to do 70, like super easy. I'm sure obviously it could, like with everything fully geared and stuff, but we'll have to see. But I think we'll roll for the etch sigil. We'll try and find that, and we'll try and find the magistrate, I guess. And then DBs can go on ones until we find the serpent sparker. And you never know, we might just get lucky and find like a random Hydra piece. So we'll see. Yeah, I tend to find lots of the like headphones. I've never really found a sturdy pair. I mean, admittedly, I've never gone top tier for them. Never bought any like horrendously expensive ones. I'd say probably the most I've paid is about $100, you know, £100, that kind of equivalent. And I'm very hard wearing on things because I tend to use them all the time, and you know, kids pick them up and put them on and stuff. So I've resorted back to spending like max, like, you know, 30 quid, just on the basis that, well, if they break after 6 months, I'm not crying. Yeah, it rains legendaries for me on hardcore, so you know, I can only assume we're gonna get a primal death wish or some other such awesome item, or a socket double crit Karini. But yeah, this is maybe a little bit of the worry. The Rift Guardian. We've got the gold wrap, so if anything can drop any gold, and it's Hamlin, so that should be fun. Everybody's favourite, Hamlin. Not doing too good a job of hitting him with these frozen orbs, though. But just keep an eye on this electrocute bonus. That's the thing that worries me. Because it's random. It's not like I can press anything to control it. Like, at least Barb, you know, your Band of Might, you get to press the button. So it's like, if it drops off, it's totally on you. You can kind of live with that. See, like this. Dropped off. Cheat death procced again. Ooh, the excitement and early proc. Nice. Gobble up this gold. I wonder if that dropped off again. Poison, Scythe, Necro. Yeah, I haven't played my Necro for a little while. I will fire it back up again. Ooh, another close one. So I don't know. That's the fourth Chantodo's wand we found. That's quite funny. Two-handed ancient, no thank you. Right. Hamlin, good RNG, yeah. Yeah. Except he nearly killed me. Orb of Infinite Depth. That's potentially quite useful, isn't it? So we could tell you what we'll do. We'll maybe extract that into the cube. And then we're gonna stick on this, which is the upgrade that we just did. So we're gonna lose like 15% damage, which is a bit annoying. We do find a gift we can put it in. Might have a little quick go at re-rolling it just to see if we can nail a socket, because that obviously would be super handy. Come on, get us a socket and take area damage. There we go. Right, have we got any Imperial gems in here? Yeah. Okay, so how bad's that to the Ingeum? Yeah, so it's about the same in damage, so that's good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick explosive blast chain reaction on, and that should hopefully fix any pesky toughness problems, because we've now got two lots of 80%. But I think we'll press on for the etch sigil. So yeah, that was a fairly decent find. Just double check, did I stick it in the cube? Nope. There we go, Orb of Infinite Depth. So let's just try that on what we're doing. We'll do 50. Should we do 50 again? We're on T12, aren't we? Let's do 51. And then hopefully, have we hit anything? There we go. So as long as we hit stuff, we should be gravy. I need to make sure that I get my triumvirate stacks procced as well. So this should be super tanky now. Should be uber tank. Yeah. So I don't know. This might even give us the toughness to do 70. Might just be able to straight climb up there. And just hope the buffs don't drop off at some point. Like again, it's a little bit of an inconsistent one, isn't it? Because you've got to obviously hit something with the explosive blast for it to be up. So I don't know. I tend to always numlock it because I'm just lazy, but maybe it's better on manual. But this like cooldown pylon should give us the full 80% DR the whole time. Hey Ivy, how you doing, buddy? Have you made a hardcore wizard as well? You gonna try and kick my ass? Crunch tier 100 before me? I reckon you could do it, buddy. Or did you make your whiz with your soft core? So you chipping on the forums either yesterday or today about people complaining about bounties. It's like, it's quite funny. I think, Blizz turns on double bounties and you still get people complain. It's like, it's free stuff. Not hardcore, never play hardcore. Cool. How's your seasonal wizard going then? What did you go for in the end? Mammoth Hydra? Or V is, I guess, are probably the two picks, aren't they? Nice. How about we give them the amount of money they still make bug content? I mean, we don't get the game for free. No, we've talked about this, haven't we? The financial model and stuff, and I think it's fair, isn't it? We've paid for the game. Or in my case, I've paid for the game 5 times. I think 5 times now. But from the bean counter's perspective, all else is incoming revenue very small. So, Miss Capricorn, love the double bounties. Raining mats, it is. Yeah, I'm making hay whilst the sun shines on that. I've got a load of stuff to reroll on the Necro. I've got a load of stuff to reroll on the Crusader. And Demon Hunter, I'm still missing a particularly good Hunter's Wrath belt. Oh, double Hamlin. Nice. Nice. So yeah, we might just be able to ride this all the way up to 70. I don't know. I'm slightly nervous about the toughness, but we'll see. Why 5 times? But now I bought the game 5 times because I've got my ludicrous 3 accounts because I've run out of stash space on the PC, and then I've got it on Twitch and Xbox. Switch and Xbox. Yeah, so that's 5 copies, I think. Hey Irish, how you doing, buddy? So it worked for me this morning about lunchtime. I jumped on, first thing this morning I jumped on and did a set, and I got double bounties, but then Martin was just saying that it didn't work for him and the challenge rift hadn't been reset for me. So when I looked to do it this morning for this account to get another goodie bag, it was like, nah, you've done this one. It's the necro, which was obviously a little bit weird. Right, one more key. I guess we'll try 55 and see how that goes. There we go, 80% damage reduction, number 1. It's just the RG, like, absolutely terrifies me, because if the explosive blast drops off and that drops off, it's dicey, isn't it? Do you run away and hope to get the buffs back up, or just stay and fight? Okay, thanks Rebecca. So that's really weird. So it's loading up sometimes and not others. I must have just got lucky this morning then. That's bizarre. But yeah, I've found getting onto my characters is actually a real pain, as in, like, sometimes it's taken like a good minute, I don't know, maybe 80 seconds to load up my hero roster, which is weird. Some funky stuff going on, man. Funky stuff. Ten times bounties. I definitely do them for 10 times. I don't mind. I mean, it's, you know, it's like double goblins, isn't it? It's, you know, it's not game altering in much of a way, but it's helpful, and I'll take every little bit I can get. So, you know, I think it's a two-stage thing, isn't it? You've got, there are a lot of people on the forums complaining, saying this isn't going to bring players back, which is fine. Some people will come back for double bounties. I'd suggest that's a very small amount of people. But for people like myself who's still kind of grinding away on 3 accounts and trying to make 3 different builds, it's obviously useful. So I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, EU have been a bit laggy, a bit weird lately. Okay, so if you make a private game and then open it up to the public, that works. Weird. They'll fix all that stuff, I'm sure. I've got confidence, guys. Albeit there is quite a lot of disgruntled employees if you listen to the news. So you never know, maybe it's a disgruntled EU employee unhappy with his pay packet or her pay packet. Yeah, I've got to grind for all my stash tabs again. But it's fine. It's much more manageable. Keeping only items for 2 classes is much more manageable. But yeah, when we get our toughness buffs up for this, we should be practically immortal with the Pashnagars as well. Season 21. Yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Season 21 buff working as intended. Yeah, it's quite interesting that they've said they want to do. I mean, I think Rich's post, the community manager, is a little confusing to read. I couldn't quite work it out because he's saying that we want to have 2-week PTR, but we already have 2-week PTR, so I assume he means 2 weeks more PTR. So with a 1 week like fixed time. So I don't know if that's PTR is now going to last 4 weeks and then they're going to have 2 weeks to implement the changes, or if it's going to be PTR split in half. So we do 2 weeks, they do a week to fix, they do another 2 weeks, week to fix, and then it goes to live. I couldn't quite work that up. Obviously not hopping between the servers. I can't really sort of say, hey Coupe, how you doing, buddy? The season buff, yeah, I felt like it was moderately impactful, like this kind of level, like this lightning shooting here. It's like it is killing stuff for us, but then it very quickly drops off, doesn't it? You know, like this, like we're not. It's killed some of them, hasn't it? It's done a bit of damage, but then this, yeah, I don't know. Right. Oh, Condi. We'll take that. That puts the RG ease a little bit, doesn't it? So we need to get the electrocute up. Come on, come on. There we go. Now we just need to get in a grid, get some explosive blast action. There we go. Golden. The season buff, I think, is. I'm assuming it's contributing pretty heavily to the lag, because the when we've done the ZDH on stream, that's been pretty laggy. Yeah, Wadijo, I think, was it like 10,000 keys or something crazy? Thousands and thousands of keys he tried to line it up correctly. It's a hell of an achievement, but I'm not sure it's something I'd want to try and do. Right, did we get any lovely ancients? We've got a level 70 Justice Lantern. I suppose we could re-roll that cooldown, get some toughness. I guess we'll take that. I guess we'll take it. And all these lovely jubbly Paragon points. Harness of Truth, so we can stick that on, can't we? We haven't got any other DMO pieces. So there you go, bit more deeps. Look at the rolls on that though. Awful. Awful. Black hole damage, nope. Guess we'll get Vitality. How rubbish, right? Firebirds, Typhons. We're collecting quite a collection of random green crap here. But yeah, I'm super paranoid about Blackthorns, Firebirds, Typhon's Veil, and DMO. That's okay. That is okay. Oh. Well, we've completed the Chantodo set. I think we'll leave the Orb of Infinite Depth, I think, in the cube, because the extra DR is very comforting to me at the moment. Super comforting, in fact. Right. Should we try? Shall we try T13? Let's see if we can do it. Let's see how we go. Sorry guys, I've missed loads of that. Yeah, it's difficult, the season theme, and whether it is working as intended or not. I mean, there is part of me that wants to take that at face value. but it's a bit weird that they didn't kind of mention the mechanic on the PTR or any of the notes or anything. So, you know, if you're obviously being used to be a lawyer, your mind goes to like, what's the balance of probabilities, what's more likely than not, and you'd probably have to say, well, it's more likely than not that it isn't actually working. But whatevs. Unholy Glee, I'm glad for that. Yeah, Necromancer is has always been my favourite class, and Lazy Mancers, I don't know, a bit of an interesting one. It's got a definite ceiling on it, but yeah, it's like for kind of T16, isn't it? Max, maybe 80 if you got it juiced. I'm not gonna be able to kill anything on this, am I? We've gone too high with the difficulty. I can't even get this goblin. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we might have to take this back to T12 because I just don't think we're going to do enough damage. It's going to be like pulling teeth. Well, at least we got the toughness. Let's drop it back to 12. I don't want to spend hours killing stuff. Maybe when we push up. Chasing a goblin, yeah, pretty bad idea. What's the ceiling for Lazy Mancer? I'd say, I don't know. I didn't fully juice it up, so I didn't like stick augments on it and that kind of stuff. But I'd be a little surprised if it's much over 80, to be honest. It's just like a lazy casual build, basically. Season 2. Yeah, that's time ago, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose the jump up to T13 is quite big, isn't it? Because it used to be like the that was the end of the game, wasn't it? T13 at one point. But yeah, we're gonna need some more deeps, I think, to get to 70. So what could we do? We need to get another legendary gem leveled and in the build, don't we? Help if I turned on explosive blast. I think if you can give people a reason to come back to the game, that's good, isn't it? So I think, you know, some people like cosmetics quite a lot. I'm personally not overly into them, but you know, some people obviously are. But yeah, that kind of stuff, isn't it? Giving people either a new experience or some kind of reward. I know we've talked about the stash tabs a lot, but if you could offer an extra stash tab, I think you'd get more people coming for the seasons. Albeit it's super easy to get, isn't it? So, you know, you could bust the season journey out in a weekend pretty comfortably, I think. So many lost builds. Yeah. Well, that's the hope, isn't it? That's what we're all kind of rooting for them to buff up all the stuff that needs buffing up, so that we can end up with a game that's got, you know, really decent build diversity. Every skill kind of use that type of thing. I haven't heard of Dark Colony, is that good? I put a vote on the YouTube community tab about maybe looking at touching some other stuff, and the Path of Exile looks like it's winning, but a few people did point out that maybe that doesn't really fit with kind of the channel, because yeah, the game's not super casual friendly, so I don't know. Yeah, this will be a ghost town when Diablo 4 drops. I can't really see many people staying, to be honest. I suppose there will be some who, I don't know what the technical requirements will be for D4, but I suppose there will still be a few people kicking about, but I presume it's not going to have the same kind of legacy as like Diablo 2. I'd anticipate it being less. Yeah, I think as Ivy sort of says, if you go off the you know what's happened in the past, it looks like once D4 comes out, this'll get not dropped, but you won't be getting anything new, let's put it that way. Yeah, well, I suppose it's going to be a hyped game, isn't it? D4. It's game launches tend not to go very well, so I think it could well be a rocky and rough road when it comes out. So we'll just have to kind of have to see. I'm happy to be patient. I'm happy to give them a bit of time to work through it, but again, it depends how much feedback they want to take from people early on and stuff. You know, it would probably be good if they could get like some of the people who obviously are really good at this game and good at ARPGs, and maybe ask them for some opinions. Obviously different people approach it from different angles, but if you could get like testing with kind of, I don't know, almost like a bit of a player base, that feels like it's probably going to be better. But we'll just have to see what comes, what pops out. Yeah, I'm pretty slow at working through games. It takes me ages. But again, some people play the games for like the adrenaline rush, don't they? And some people say they want to play it just to chill out, so you kind of, with an ARPG, I think you probably have to cater to both those types. But yeah, I was super hopeful that we'd actually be getting it before 2022, but I can't see that at all now. You're likely to hit the full 10 years in between releases, I guess. Unholy Glee, you can definitely get your stash tab done, buddy. You can do it. I've got faith. I've got faith in you. Need to get this Templar relic. He's always dying. I feel so harsh. Like such a scumbag. Not even helping him. Seaweed would be nice find. Stone of Jordan. That gives us a bit of damage. Or maybe just jumping onto Hydra when we find the pieces. But yeah, I think the damage is probably the limiting factor, I guess, at the moment. I don't really want to take the Orb of Infinite Depth off, though. Super comforting to have two 80% damage mitigation layers. Gives those keys. I don't even think we found the trap yet either, so we can go find that. I did solo only for ages. That was all I did. It is definitely much much better to group. It is faster, more XP, more items. You just find you probably play a little bit more as well. You're going to play a little bit longer and stuff. Another random ancient weapon for consideration. Whoopsies. So we could reroll that for a socket, I suppose. That's something we could do. Right, that was Torment 12. So I guess we just crack on with this. Crack on with this until we find Bane of the Trapped and something with a socket to stick it in. I've never done the looter shooter like Destiny. I probably would like it. I've done a lot of Call of Duty in the past, so first person shooters definitely something I enjoy. And then the kind of loot finding stuff, obviously I love this game to bits, so just never really got into it. Never even tried it, to be honest. Nice and holy. You'll good luck clearing 70. There's I'd say a fair decent pathway for every class in the game to get to 70 with not too much time required. I think our best bet here is probably going to be to find the Hydra items. That's just going to jump us up a load, but we'll keep rolling up this Lod Gem, I guess. And each time we do a Rift, if we can add like another couple of levels, it's a bit more damage. This is kind of the point where the Legacy Dream slows down a little bit, because you need to start finding ancient items to make a bit more progress. There we go, Rainbow Lightning for the win. Easy peasy. But yeah, somebody else was saying that Last Epoch looks really good. Yeah, quite a lot of fun playing that. So keen to give that a little bit of a look-see. See where it's up to, see what it looks like. Hopefully it's fun. Yeah, I need to make a mental note of any ones we find. We'll just we'll get them whacked in the cube, I guess, for upgrading. So Irish, you fell for the hype of Chaos Bane. Wilson, check reviews after the first month. Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because, you know, I'm not saying it's a massive issue in the gaming industry, but the kind of access journalism part of it is a bit of a problem, isn't it? You know, it's like if you get given a free copy of the game or you get paid to feature it on your channel, it's probably quite hard to be objective about it. Like Wilson was an absolute mess when it came out. It was an absolute, you know, it was a disgraceful condition for a game to be released. Bluntly, it just, you know, there's so much wrong with it. And all the reviews I watched said it was a good game, so I picked it up. I think before, if you bought it before it came out, you got like 10 bucks off, 10 quid off or something. And yeah, it was quite disappointing. But I'd say Quinn 69 is probably your best man, isn't it? You know he's gonna absolutely hammer a brand new ARPG for like the first week, and you know he's obviously very frank and honest, and he just basically said this has got some really good ideas, but at the moment it's a piece of shit. It's not finished. It's like, this is like a beta. It's like so buggy. There's loads of crap wrong with it. But I fell for Chaos Bane as well. I watched all the interviews that the devs did, basically saying we're massive D3 fans. We're gonna basically make it like D3 but better. And yeah, I don't know. It just didn't grab me in the end. I played the beta when it came out and thought that was okay. Bought the game, played it for like 3 or 4 hours, went away for the weekend, and then just never picked it up again. What's with Wilson? So it was a new ARPG was it about 6 months ago or so? The dev team was tiny though, so the game was really popular. They ended up with way more people than they anticipated, so all the servers crashed, I think, opening weekend. And they hadn't thoroughly tested it enough, so there's like loads of the skills didn't work properly, or how they were written in the description. They didn't do that, they did something else. I guess we'll chuck this in somewhere, just because it's got a socket. Keep up the flexibility. Yeah, it had some interesting ideas. The passive skill tree was like a really good idea. I don't think it was implemented quite properly. So the idea is it was like a rotating disc, so you could kind of go anywhere you wanted on it, and you can move the discs around. It was kind of like how you specialized your character. So it was like in conceptually it was really cool. It was just most of the nodes didn't work or didn't do what they were supposed to do. There we go. Oh, we're 2 for 1. We've got 2 to choose from. Nice, let's get them in there. So we've got Death Wish and we've got Etch Sigil. So can we proc? Can we activate? Whilst channeling Arcane Torrent disintegrate rate of frost damage is increased. It also casts one of your damaging arcane power spenders every second. So we could, in theory, fire off. We can't use this, and the Death Wish though, can we? We can't stick all of them together. But never mind. So that's just the wand and the helm. And we could maybe switch off onto some Hydra. So let's go for helms. Right. T12. Don't know whether to keep pushing up. I suppose so. We'll do 55 again. Just chill here for a little bit. Yeah, Quinn's review's great. I love Quinn. He's funny. He's just super straight shooting, no filter. I do like his reviews. I need to go watch his stream sometime. I bet it's a bunch of fun. Buggy and unfinished game. That's the one. You've got it. That was that in a nutshell. They've supposedly fixed a lot of the bugs, but still not all of them. And they've delayed. They were going to do like seasons or like leagues, like Path of Exile, with changes to the game, but I don't know. It's a bit hard, isn't it? You lose. Like I'm open-minded. I would go and check it out, but I'm obviously a lot less likely to, given how they kind of shit the bed with it initially. So it's like a player-based trust thing, isn't it? Like there will be people who would be like, nah, I'm not gonna go try that again. But yeah, Quinn's video, I think it was a good like 40 minutes long, which basically highlighted loads of really funny glitches. And there's that there's some guy did like a massive video on how you could duplicate like gold. You just basically made it with some coding error. You could just duplicate gems and sell them. It just like it went exponentially, just kept going up and up and up and up. So the entire like game economy was crashed within the first couple of days. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Like Anthem, there's lots of games that I think, you know, it's difficult because I presume that the shareholders and investors want you to release the games just ASAP. But you're just not going to get the player base back. No one's going to wait 2 years for you to fix your game. They'll be off doing something else. Something else. Whilst you're fixing your game, somebody else will be making something that is probably going to be better by the time that 2 years comes around. You know, it's like D4. Like when this came out, D3, there wasn't really much else, was there? There's no real competition. It was kind of like it or lump it almost. Whereas now, I think the market is different. There's enough for people to do, and if D4 sucks, you know, people will go and do other things. I mean, the IP is strong. So it's got that side of it, but you know, they can't release D4 in the state that this game came out today, as in like just the campaign and, you know, PvP does it not working, stuff like that. It needs to be good-ish, with a view to kind of, you know, just making it better as the life of the game goes on. Hey Negadudge, how you doing? Negadudge, hardcore expert. We haven't died. We did proc on the first rift. Irishman, yeah, classic game model, 8 hours demo. Yeah, and then you just get time locked, wouldn't you? I presume people have worked out how to like get around that now. Like hacking's got so good maybe or something. I don't really know enough about it, but maybe that's why. But the whole kind of like giving your game away for free is definitely the best. If your game's good, it's definitely the best business model. I think it almost kind of, it worries me a little that D4's going to be like, you know, full pay for access for the game, and then pay for some stuff on top, because it just makes you worry a little bit that maybe they don't have the confidence in it. But then that's, you know, Activision likes to double dip. You know, Call of Duty every year is a pay title, and then they make an absolute boatload off the microtransactions. Hey, Filthy Billy fan. Goodness me, that's phonetically challenging. Yeah, I think Ivy, you're right. It's like ultimately it does all come down to money. But I don't know. I'm happy to pay for entertainment if it's good, and you know, that's fine. Let's just make it good. Could also level up our Bane of the Powerful, I guess. I keep looking optimistically as if we might get a primal, but we need to unlock those first. Right, let's carry on cracking on with this, I think. Nice, 55. Expert. 24 hours live. Well, you're more expert than me, buddy. So, you know. Right, so what do we get? What goodies? Yeah, I think you need to take the long-term view. I'm a definite long-term view kind of person. And I think that's, you know, it should be like that with everything, really. You know, sure, you can make a quick buck by forcing people and by stopping refunds and stuff, but, you know, if someone wants a refund for a game and you block them, then they're not going to want to buy your product in the future. They're going to, you're just going to lose sales in the long run. Don't let people take the piss, but you kind of got to be mindful of this. We don't want no witch hat. That's not what we want. Come on. No keys. Let's go get another key. I think my view always with these things is, bottom line, I just want a good game to play, and if they want to make the money by offering ridiculous deals to people, as long as it's not impacting the actual game mechanics, as long as it's not pay to win, then I think that's fine. I suppose it's just hard, isn't it? Like, your main competitor is free to play, and they do way more content than you, and it's completely free, and it's, I guess that kind of comparison probably doesn't do Blizzard any favors. They'd have an easier time of it if GGG didn't run their business model the way they did, but that's life, that's how it is. Well, I've got quite high hopes for D4, because I mean, if you take this game as a base, the engine, obviously they'll be updating all of it, so it will look lovely, which is great. But the kind of the mechanics of the combat have always been really fluid in this. So you're starting with a good starting point. And they just need more content. Rifts are great. I love them. I can play hundreds of hours of Rifts in a season, absolutely loads. But if you had like extra things coming in, extra areas, more monsters, more classes, just more stuff, just make the game bigger and better. I'm quite happy with Diablo 3.5, provided it moves in the right direction, and it gives them some more. If you had this game exactly as it is now, but with Path of Exile's amount of content, you'd be absolutely laughing. Just be made up. Be amazing. But I do need to have a little bit more of a play of Path of Exile, because I'm kind of basing my opinions on playing it for 20 minutes about a year ago, which is probably not very fair. I mean, it's definitely coming to console, Diablo. It sold really well on the Switch, I presume. Again, it's possible. It's possible to make a good ARPG that casual people can enjoy, but also that isn't quite as limited. Like, there's some kind of middle ground, isn't there? Like, PoE is just. You look at some of the stuff in that game, and it is super complicated. So I don't know. Maybe there's space somewhere in the middle. Maybe that's where Wolcen or Last Epoch, the space Chaos Bane was trying to fill, I guess. We go, well, let's have a really fluid combat system. Let's keep all the things that keep D3 simple, or some of them, and then we're gonna try and put more content in it. The difficulty, I think, is if you don't have an established IP, if your game isn't very good when it comes out, it's very easy for the player base to disappear. Like, I don't know what the numbers are of people playing Wolcen, but I suspect it's pretty low. Take up upgrading graphics card every year. RTX 2080. Nice. That is a nice graphics card, buddy. Doesn't even run Horizon Zero Dawn above 60 FPS. I thought that was a beast, 2080 RTX. I thought that was a good one. I don't know much about computers though. Hey MJ's. Oh, MJ stolen. I'm good. Well, there you go. Nightbot's giving us movie quotes. Movie quote time, guys. Name the movie. You're ghosting us. I don't care who you are back in the world. You give away our position one more time, I'll bleed you real quiet. Leave you here. Got that? Bitcoin miners. Come on. Hey, Mr. Z, how you doing, buddy? There we go. Pyral Rising is decloaked. And that nailed it with Predator. Yes, it is indeed Predator. Love that scene. When Mac's just like, if you don't quit screwing around, give away our position, you ain't coming home, buddy. Good movie. Come on. Go get to the chopper. Right, helm. It's a wizard hat, isn't it? Broken crown. There we go. We can get some more gems now. Sold my 1080 Ti last year to upgrade to the RTX 2080. Nice. I'm not surprised your wife likes the GOD Mr. Z. It is super powerful and super fast. Right. Do we get anything? That broken crown's ancient, that could be quite handy. Sadly not. Ooh, another. Ooh, 1, 2. Let's move that. What have we got? So we've got on 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more. We could do a convert sat item if we've got the mats. And we also have now got a couple of necklaces to choose from with sockets. Firebirds. Don't want any firebirds. And yeah, I suppose we'll keep this. I need to organise the stash. Need to get. It's a mess. It's always a mess early season. Well, early character, shall we say? Right. Come on. Right. Let's just carry on cracking on with 55s. Yeah. So the God set. It is good. I can kind of understand why people think it's possibly a little dull. Like it's, I suppose, like playing any build repeatedly for like what 4 weeks now is going to get a bit boring unless it's like super visually interesting. The constant repetitive clicking is a bit annoying, but it's still good. Like I enjoy it when I do hop on it. After playing like either this or my Crusader or my Necro, it does feel nice to jump on it. But it's yeah, I think you'd probably go a bit crazy if you're just playing that over and over again. I keep pressing Storm Armor. I've got to stop doing that. So Irish, I think, is regressing your graphics card upgrade by the sounds of it. I mean, fortunately, I don't think you don't need too much to do D3, I guess. I don't know, maybe you do. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like it's going a little slow, but Bane of the Trapped, get that in. Powerful up. It's just like we're just gonna spend a bit of time kind of chilling out at this level and get some gems. There's an argument for even dropping it to say 40 and just bashing them out really quick. But we're silly, so we'll keep it at 55, I think. I think almost any build in this game can get boring and stale. You know, it's kind of back onto the earlier conversation, isn't it? There's not... Rifting is amazing, but if it's the only thing in your game, then there possibly isn't enough to keep you wanting to play the same build. You know, if you're not swapping the activity you're doing, then playing the same build probably does get a bit boring. Ooh, shield pylon. Could just try and crank this up slowly, one rift at a time. Yeah, maybe we should do that. See if we can work our way up to doing T13. Oh, what's 70? 70 is like T15. So that's only 2 more jumps after that. Tantalisingly close. I wonder how many DBs we've got. We could go for... I probably won't start trying to hit the Serpent Spark until we get the Helm. Doesn't seem like it would be too much benefit until we get the all the multipliers for it. We could leave Orb of Infinite Depths in the cube, I guess. Yeah, somebody was in chat last episode saying that the Hydra was pretty powerful. It got to 70 on like about another 100 Paragon than we've got now. Are other rings doing anything? The Larceny ring's not doing anything, so yeah. Seaweed please. Ooh, another etch sigil. Oh, is that another Typhon piece? Could be. Right. Let's try that. 56. Yep. Okay, and then on with more DPS. A bit more damage. Bit more damage, please. Yeah, keep hitting them. And we may as well look through it every rift, just in case. You never know. Typhon's Thorax. Nice. So we needed that. So just gloves. Just the gloves is the only one, so we can convert one of these boots into it. And that's potentially useful, isn't it? Mantle of Channeling. That would be more damage and damage reduction for when we find the rest of the channeling pieces. Let's stick that there. Come meet me, bro. Come at me, bro. There we go. I can finally read. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Come at me, bro. I like that. Right. Is it worth keeping that? I'm gonna sock it. Suppose probably not. We're not going to use it, are we? Stick that down there. Channeling, Death Wish. That goes down there as well. Ooh, we can upgrade this wand. Let's do that. Get the upgrade. See if we can nail a Serpent Sparker. No. Nope. Another unstable scepter. Game just wants me to play this Frozen Orb. Swami. Right, now we can use this, can't we? Because we've got... what can we do? We can do... We've got an ancient pair of shoulders here. So we can do... find a gem. So we can do that. Do that. And then we've got one more ancient piece. Happy days. Let's just roll off all res because we don't want that at all. Take the vitality. Thank you very much. Hey Dalamar, I'm really good. How are you doing? Extra set boots. Ha. Yeah, it's just RNG. It's like complete lucky dip, isn't it? Right, I definitely don't want to be salvaging this Hydra helm. Yeah, doing the convert set item, it's just totally lucky dip. I guess we'll keep this because you never know. Right, let's just go up. How many keys? Last key, and we'll have to go get another one. Yeah, I mean that's what the game's about, isn't it? RNG. You're trying to make decisions that limit its impact as much as possible, but at the end of the day, if the game wants to spit you a load of crap, there's not much you can do. You can only play the cards you dealt and maximize your chances of getting good stuff. Yeah, the only thing I find with the GOD and the speed pylon is that you can sometimes get a little dry on your hatred, but yeah, it's ludicrously quick. A lot of fun, which is good. I think most of the new stuff they've added in the game over the last sort of 12 months probably does fit into that broad category of it's fun, which is good. Dalamar, yeah, you can do if you jump up. Obviously, crank up the difficulty. We can't really do that here because it's game over if we brick because it's hardcore. But yeah, you can, if you don't mind dying a couple of times a rift, if at this situation you could jack it up. But I suppose at the moment we've got plenty of toughness. We just don't really have the damage. Can't really think of much else, how we can get much else in really, until we find some better pieces. Yeah, GOD with the move speed on the 4-piece and the speed pylon is going to leave you for dust, even with your Stuart's Greaves on your Necro. Haha, don't worry about it, buddy. Not really listening to this hardcore. Yeah, hardcore SSF. I'm gonna go for the boards. Don't know, maybe try and do an 80, something like that. Not today probably, but we'll see where we can go. The double bounties is super helpful for this because it might mean we only have to do one set, which is nice. They are definitely not something I enjoy doing. But yeah, we're just chilling out with the Frozen Orb. At some point we're going to start sweating the Rift Guardian again, I guess. See you, Mr. Z. Have a good day at work, buddy. Yeah. Frozen. But yeah, we should be able to get like at least one level on the LOD each rift, I guess. And then at some point, if the rift guarding does get difficult again, I'll probably just get scared and we'll have to stop. I'll have to go back. Full turtle mode, retreat. Right, who did we get? This dude. Let's get him electrocuted, come on. There we go. Ah, look at this, look at this. There we go. No problem. No worries. There we go. So we could... Ah, a gift, a consumable. That's nice. Happy days. So let's try for this. I'll stick the rest on it. I think we could put Audacity back on. That'd be a decent damage boost, wouldn't it? That's like a 30% modifier. So yeah, we could do that. I think what have we got on? What could we take? I think we could take off Blur. Don't seem to be needing the damage reduction. So let's give that a go. What do we get? We got gift, we got some Veer's gloves. So the gift is useful. I don't really want to use it on this. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. I don't really want to use it on that. On the unstable scepter. Strong arm braces, I guess we'll keep. Yeah. Hopefully the 17% damage reduction for Blur wasn't absolutely vital. But I guess we'll find out. Right, helms. We want the Magistrate. Crown of the Primus, no thanks. No slow time today. Necroborg, how you doing, buddy? At the moment, I'm stuck on Legacy Dreams Frozen Orb just because it's what we found, but I want to play the Typhon's Veil. And I've got 6 pieces of it, so I could do the convert in the cube, but we don't have the helm, the Magistrate, or the Serpent Sparker wand. So there's no real point doing a conversion at the moment. I don't think. So we're just gonna chill out with this. But yeah, trying to carry on the hardcore journey. How's your season going, buddy? Have you managed to get your 150s done yet? I still need to power level a Barb. I did promise you I'll play Z-Barb at some point this season. Oh, ring. Convention of Elements, please. Too much work and no intelligent management to understand realistic programming designs. Are you under the gun, are you, buddy, with work? You don't secretly work for Blizzard and designing the new season theme, are you? Perchance. Belt. Anything ancient, please. So you've given up on me, Necroborg. I don't blame you. I would have given up on me too. So you've rolled yourself a Z-Barb. You never work for Blizzard. Fair enough. Yeah, they see they're in trouble now. Is it like not paying their employees enough money? Disgruntled people or something? I don't know. Ooh, I hear a goblin. Blood shards. We'll take him. We'll take all the help we can get. But yeah, I suppose it's one more item, conventional elements or something, where we should be able to do T13. And if not, we'll just have to level ourselves up a trapped, and that'll probably do it, I guess. Other than that, I think we're a little stuck on T12 at the moment. But we'll press on, see what we can do. See what we can do. I've got Challenger of ×3 to do today as well. Has anyone tried it? The EU Challenger, is it any good? I think it, judging by the image, it looks like it's Raycore. Hopefully a charge barb, that's fun. Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck. Stuck. But yeah, it's absolutely sweltering today. I'm being baked alive in this room. I need to get a drinks fridge in here, or maybe a little mini freezer. Do myself a Magnum ice cream. That'd be nice. IK barb for challenge drift. Is it super easy? Super doable? IK barb. Nice. IK is normally pretty straightforward, isn't it? Keep your Wrath of the Berserker up, your Ancients up, and off you go. Yeah, it'd be interesting if they do tend to pick random people for the challenge drifts, don't they? So it would be interesting if they did do it off the, I don't know, I suppose you'd end up like, you kind of want to use it as an opportunity maybe to give people some mats for doing something different. You want to maybe showcase off a few builds to some people. I'm sure there's a way of making it better. It doesn't feel like a great kind of format to the game. I do it every week just because it seems like time efficient, but I don't kind of ever really, I don't really enjoy it. I don't look forward to it. It's more kind of like, oh, I suppose I'll go do it and get my materials. I never try and beat my time. I don't think I've ever attempted to go, oh, that was cool, I could do that way better next time. I guess some people must do. Some people must find the mechanic and that kind of game interesting, but I've never bothered personally. Get my mats, get out of there, and that's that. Ooh, legendaries. What did we get? I wonder. Something useful, please. Yeah, I suppose that's the worry, isn't it? If you took top players and just looked at their clears, you'd also have challengers that would be like 14 minutes long. I mean, I don't know. Do they pull them from the leaderboards, or is there like a saved thing? Right. Okay. That's ancient, but no socket. Not really massively enamoured with. I mean, we could just swap that for one of these. If we rolled off the fire damage on that. Don't know. Save that. Moses plays. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Nice. Thank you for the host as well. Aspendiosa. This is a good reason why we can't add sockets to rings without rolling the mystic. I think the gift originally worked on jewellery, but now it's just one of those things in the game. They I don't know. I don't see there's any harm in adding it back. It's an annoying thing to have to roll for a socket. It is tedious. What are we doing? Helms still. But yeah, it's just is how it is, I guess. Bin, Paragon, and then I guess we just go one more again. Thanks, Moses. Yeah, we're doing okay. We've hit a little bit of a lull. This is feeling a little slow, but then we're just waiting on, I don't know, a nice item. See we. Get the Bane of the Trapped in the build. I could go and re-roll the amulet that we've got for a socket again. I don't really want to if it's not ancient, because it's probably not going to be a very permanent piece. So it just feels a little bit like a waste of gems. But then again, we could get the Leorix and the Broken Crown and the cube maybe. Condi's help though. Yeah, I think I re-rolled a pair of boots last night when I was drunk, and I spent about 400 million gold trying to get 15% blast shield damage on them and still failed. It's absolutely crackers. Kind of wish there was, at that point in time I was severely wishing there was like a maximum amount that you could spend, and after that it was free. But again, like early game, like sockets early game are very important, and it's quite hard to get stuff that drops with it. Like not mega hard, but it's inconvenience. And then because we don't have any Imperial gems, because we just haven't played long enough, it's very hard to re-roll them. So I don't really want to spend mats on pieces that we're going to be getting rid of at the first upgrade. But it may be better to just do that. I don't know. But yeah, we only got 3 more levels to go, and it would be T13 equivalent. Again, it's another fairly sizable jump, and I think fairly meaningful in terms of extra mats and DBs and all that kind of good stuff. So, maybe we can. Maybe we've grown enough in power, just enough to start doing that. But yeah, it'll probably pop quite quickly. Once you get one item, sometimes you tend to get another one straight away. So there we go, 300 Paragon. And they said I'd die at level 29. Nice. I like speed pylons, they're fun. There we go, got the electrocute off. It's weird, this isn't like... It seems to be like a delay in the kind of that number going up on the explosive blast, which is a bit off-putting. Because it's like, did I hit him? Do I get my damage reduction? Do I not? There we go. There's more goodies to look through. Ooh, flavour of time. Nice. Ancient with a socket. Double crit, please. Moses plays. Oh, there we go. There's the host. Thank you, buddy. Right, let's get this up to 58. Lonely Sulcata. No need to be lonely, buddy. We'll talk to you. Thanks for the follow. Right, flavour of time. Come on, come on. Ancient socket, double crit. Come on. Come on, RNGesus. Do me a solid. Ooh, well, we got the socket. And yeah, we'll take that. That's going to be more damage, more deeps. What do we reckon? That's a hell of a damage loss, isn't it? We could roll the move speed. Maybe it's worth spending. Ah, we'll have to convert some gems. Can maybe get that in the cube. Let's do that. We've got a spare Carini, haven't we? Somewhere in this pile of crap. There it is. So let's spin off this larceny ring because it's doing nothing for us anyway. Let's get this trapped in. And then we're going to extract the old flavour of time in a cube. Whoosh. So there you go. That gives us a bit more leeway on the pylons and stuff. We just found another ancient, so yeah. I guess we'll keep this for the time being. We want to keep this belt because we'll need that later. Rest of it is for ooh, gold wrap actually. Gold wrap, gold skim. Just in case we want to do some gold farming. Right, okay. Magistrate helm, that's what we need. But no joy. Right, max arcane power, crit damage, life percent, area damage. Then still got one more key, so let's go up and just keep going up. One Z at a time. And then hopefully we might just actually find that we can do 60. Then we can hop out and then do T13 and never look back, hopefully. Yeah, the chromes is nice to play with. The bonus is for the move speed isn't up super lots, but it's quite nice if you get a sucky map or nothing happens to touch you for a little while. Can be pretty useful. Frozen orbs. There we go. Yeah, some more resource cost reduction would be handy as well. We tend to seem to be running a little dry. I think is there a belt that we can get that helps us with that? Generates more resource. Maybe I'm getting confused thinking it's the one that spends less resource when you channel. There we Paragons are flying back in now. Wrong way. Always on this tile set, always. Which way is it? Are we up here? No. Down this one. This one always gets me. Always go the wrong way on that. You think you'd learn, wouldn't you? But yeah, I suppose one of the things with the announcement about the double bounties today is it looks like the season is going to last longer than they thought. Manchurgi? Welcome, buddy. Don't know if I said that right. Please correct me if I didn't. But it does look like they've said the season is going to last a little longer, so I don't know. We could actually quietly be quite some time from PTR. Although maybe one way of reading the post is the PTR is going to start on time. It's just going to last 2 weeks longer to allow for more testing and bug fixing, and I don't know. Maybe they've got something super interesting for the season theme again. But I don't mind month PTR. That would suit me. It's normally quite a stressful period trying to get all the builds done. Try and jump in and play as many things as we can. So 4 weeks would be probably quite handy. It probably feels like a long enough time because I guess they just didn't get to fixing the Necro set and they probably wanted to. So first week of PTR will probably just be testing the changes, and then maybe if we're lucky they'll start implementing some of them like on a weekly basis. And we can get the season 21, season 22 even into a pretty good state when it launches, so that we don't have Z-barbs clearing 150 and stuff like that. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to do T13 now, I think. Just about. Another Fazula's. Oh, that was lucky, didn't mean to click that. That was GG luck. Right, let's try. We'll try T13. It was too slow last time, but we'll give it a go because we're out of keys, and then hopefully it'll just get easier from this point. But we might have to drop it back down if it's looking too slow again. Wolf tickets, checking out the Modern Warfare. Nice. I still haven't played that despite buying it when it came out like 9 months ago. Because I'm a nitwit. Ooh, speaking of that, let's check out what we got. Oculus, nice. We just need to get this guy the token that makes him invulnerable. And I don't want to play any Veers, so we'll just get rid of that. Probably should have kept those arm guards actually. They could have been handy. Swami. No. Don't want one of them. Thanks, but no thanks. Right, let's go see how painfully slow this is. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Not great, but it'll get better. This will be the worst it ever is. Yeah, fine. We've made it to T13, and saying that I probably shouldn't speak too soon. Probably get some Rift Guidance, going to teleport and land on our head. But yeah, it should give us. I can't remember what the difference is. Quite a big difference in terms of items you find to T12. So fingers crossed, the RNG will be flowing in our favour. I'll gladly take the free XP. That's one thing about hardcore, isn't it? Your pools of reflections never get wasted, do they? Unless you actually brick your character. So that's something we've got. Pair of pants. What was it we need? We need Hydra gloves, don't we? So open all these chests. You never know. Be super optimistic with finding items. Yeah, I don't know if we made use of the flavour of time yet. Have we had any pylons? Oh, it's nice having the ocular circle to hop in. So yeah, two more jumps for primals, isn't it? T15. Doesn't feel a million miles away. Come at me, bro. No, not yet. No, not on hardcore. So yeah, we're just trying to work our way up there. So this is GR60, I guess, equivalent. Oh crap. Ooh, I think we'll just chill here. Yeah, this is GR60, isn't it? So we've got another couple of jumps to go. But I don't know, we've procced twice so far, I think. Once right at the start, and then just then. Again, I don't know if the storm armor drops off occasionally, so I don't know if that happened then, or if that guy just had, you know, he did his charge move, and that combined with the fact that we've stood in poison, maybe. Don't know. We'll have to see. I don't quite know what we're going to get. Let's turn them lock off and might as well make ourselves useful. Have a look at these items whilst we wait. Leg guards a mystery. No, we don't want them. Executioner. No good. Right, on we crack. Let's turn them back on. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, I suppose that's just the downside, isn't it, of hardcore. You have to kind of stop when you screw something up. But I guess that does make me a little worried for trying to go like another 5 rift levels higher. Up to T14. But yeah, I don't know what I'm hoping for really. I suppose I want to play Hydras, so I guess something for that would be nice. Not a scoundrel token. Or I've got quite a nice collection of two-handed weapons on my Necro softcore account. So none of those. But I always get way too hyped for Primals. I did doing the GR70. I was like, oh, it's gonna be brilliant. I'm gonna get something really good. So like it's dropped off again then. So if I get the explosive blast orb of infinite depth 80% dropped, and the dropping of the Carini, we're just gonna get like one shot. I'd say Wizard's probably a bit more of a difficult class to play hardcore, just for that kind of, because it's not controllable by me. I can't press a button and get the damage reduction back. It's like if it drops, it drops, and then we're just gonna hope that it comes back before something hits us. Like if something's got molten and it chucks us at us, and we're not in range to get the armor activation on the Carini. That's it, splat. Cheat death activated, and you know, from that point if you make a mistake then sayonara. But I don't know. The community picked Wizard, so we're going with Wizard. But I'm not sure, I don't think any other classes have got such kind of like RNG based defense. Like Necro does bone armor, which is annoying because you've got to build your stacks up. So that can be a difficult mechanic in hardcore. But I mean, at least you know where you stand with it. At the start of the rift, you're super squishy because you don't have your stacks. Barb's my favourite because you press a button and activate your Brandamite and 80% damage reduction. Super easy. I think that's why converting over to Hydra would be easier, because to get the damage reduction for that you just have to cast Hydras and that's it. So even if you do proc, you can just, you know, run away, cast your Hydras, get your 80% damage reduction back. And they're not quite as thirsty as the Arcane Orb as well. And then to top it off, just in case all that wasn't enough, I'm pretty sure they do more damage. Right, so they the Typhon's gloves? Yep, bingo. So we've got all 6 pieces of that now. So we just need the Magistrate Helm, which we can get in a cube, and the Serpent Sparker. So once we found the helm, we can jump off Frozen Orb and do a bit of Hydra. That might be better for my nerves. I mean, in theory, we can we'll still have the Carini as well, so we'll, yeah. We've got the Death Wish, so yeah. Ooh, exciting. We might be getting Primals. Should hopefully do it by the end of this session. Hopefully. Be optimistic. And then the fun really begins, because they can just drop at any point, and I'll talk about them incessantly. What's in here? Anything good? Nope. Nice. And then I guess once we're set up with a proper build, we'll have to go do some bounties. Go get the we need the gem plans. Crimson's is fairly handy, I think, from memory for the Hydra set. You can certainly use it. More damage reduction. We need a Rogue as well, I guess. Average band, plenty on the shopping list. Is this the way? Yep. But yeah. Ooh, I'm definitely looking forward to not relying on this Carini as much. At least for a little while. See, like it's dropped off. Come on. Don't know if that was just lag while it unactivated back. But this is the guy one shot us last time, wasn't it? Agnadox. But I guess we should be okay if we've got... Oh, maybe not. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to run away here. Ooh. Hang out by the door, and then if we do proc, we can just boss off. But yeah, he's slicing through 280 layers of damage reduction again, unless something's dropped off and I didn't notice. Ooh, excitement. The excitement, hey. Never mind, we made it. Just about. So yeah, Serpent Sparker, Magistrate, and then we can hop off onto that, I think. Oh, there we go, Magistrate. Perfect. I kind of hope this isn't Ancient, because then we can stuff it in the cube with impunity. Nice. And attack speed, double crit gloves. Right. Okay. So we just need old Serpent Sparker now. Hey Bremer, how you doing, buddy? Ooh, let's upgrade this wand. Come on, Serpent Sparker. Aether Walker. I guess that's useful, isn't it? We'll stick it in the stash. Ancient Vigilante Belt. Stick that in the maybe later. Alright, so let's get this in here. Extract legendary power. Bang, that's done. So we just need a Serpent Sparker. I can stop sweating profusely. Right. I'm making the assumption that it's going to be easier to play. It might not be. Good. Glad to see you doing okay, buddy. I'm kind of keen to jump onto the Hydra set, just for the damage reduction, really. Ooh, Ancient Aether Walker. That's decent. So let's swapsies for this one. Again, it's boring to do these one at a time, but we just want to. Matt's obviously precious early doors, so another Chantodos. So we don't need that one anymore. Right. How many DBs we got? How many more pops at this do we get? 2. And we kind of want to keep some for re-rolling, so we'll just do one more. Nope. Right, let's get that in the cube as an extracted power. That might be useful. And then these two in the bin. Paragon. Arcane power, crit damage, and area damage. Is the new Necro set good for hardcore? Yeah, it's really good. It's got, is it 80% plus damage reduction? So yeah, if you're thinking of starting a hardcore Necro, I'd be aiming to get that. Inaris is really good for hardcore. You just need to find yourself a Wisdom of Kalon, which is easier said than done. But if you do get that, you get 90% damage reduction with that. So it is pretty good. Right. I guess don't really want to risk dying. Let's do 59. Yeah, it's pretty tanky for Necro. Necro's actually got some. Necro's always been okay for hardcore. It's just you've had to like build your character fairly carefully. You have to kind of take some more defensive options. You know, there's actually quite a lot of decent damage reduction items in the pool. But with the changes to the resist and shoulders, and yeah, poison sight's really tanky. Stone gauntlets, ice climbers. There's quite a lot you can do for your necro toughness. But in terms of if we were doing this necro, like if I'd said okay we'll do necro, that's what we'd be aiming for definitely. Masquerade of Burning Carnival. It's got decent damage as well. You know, like Legacy Dreams generally will beat anything out over time for most classes, particularly for necro, because the flexibility is so good. But you've got to get your gem up to like 99. You've got to get fully ancient. Whereas a set, you just slap it on and you get your 10k damage mod straight away. So So we'll once we do find the Serpent Spark, we'll be doing a load more damage as well, because I guess we're probably doing about 5 or 6k on the damage mod at the moment, and when we get the Hydra set on, that'll jump to 10,000. So we should, in theory, just be able to just blast through it, but we just need to find Serpent Sparker. So I guess what I probably should be doing is just doing key farming, and then just using all the DBs to make sure we get that wand upgraded. So I guess that's probably the correct thing to do with the time at the moment, because it's close. We're only one item away. I don't think there's anything else that we need for it. I should have checked it out before we started. Hey Ario, how you doing? Norris Death Nova. Despite having 0. Yeah, it's Norris is. I think again, it's one of those things. I think it gets a bit of a bad rap. I don't think it's not terrible. Yeah, the Blood-Tide Blade is a really good change. That's another, you know, the Nova Necros. It's quite fun to play. Lebon, thanks for the follow. So have you recovered from your sad news, Oreo? Yeah, the Blood-Tides, it's a nice one to get leveling as well. You can output some serious damage with that thing. The only thing is it doesn't really scale very well with single target, so you tend to have to kind of take Corpse Lance to go with it. I've tended to find. But yeah, again, it's, you know, it's a 10k damage mod on an Aris, so, you know, straight away out the gate, off to the races. You know, his Legacy Dreams is a much kind of slower build, isn't it? But I do quite enjoy the slower version. Nice. Well, yeah, obviously unfortunate event for you, but good. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. Right, I guess keys, and then we'll just try and keep upgrading wands until we get there. What is it? Serpent Sparker. And then, yeah, should be good to go. I don't think there's any more mods that we need. Guess we'll stick this in here. You never know. Nice. So what did you get for your primal? We could have got that in the cube, couldn't we? Right, so what do we want? What do we want? I guess rings. I guess we'll go for some rings. Try and find this convention of elements. Yeah, let's go find ourselves a wand. Yeah, it's the Death Nova does offer quite a good damage jump. I mean, you get any kind of density, it'll absolutely tear through it. It's very satisfying as well. I found, like, just right clicking and just having the screen blow up. Particularly skeletons that just go flying across the map. It's nice. Blackthorn's necklace. Oh dear. And there goes Nightbot with the movie quote in case anybody wasn't in the stream earlier. Name the movie. Garbage stats, Blackthorn necklace. I mean, at least if it dropped with like socket double crit, you could go, yeah, maybe I'll use that for a bit. Provided you didn't have anything better. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be fitting if we got a Blackthorn. I don't think I've had my primal Blackthorn piece this season yet, so you never know. We could find it on this hardcore series. It's tradition. You've got to find one. That and the Templar relic. Until you find a follower token, primal. You know, your season journey's not done. Forget all that stuff that Blizzard tell you. This is, true ballers find a primal Blackthorn and primal Templar relic. Then, only then can you consider your season done. Collaborate. Thank you, it's very kind. Yeah, I'm hoping PTR is not too far away and we can start making some more build guides. I do want to do some more Crusader stuff. I'm keen to test out LOD Condemn, but I guess there's not too much of an appetite for build videos at the moment. Everyone's kind of either left or has pretty much figured out what they're playing, and it's probably only off meta stuff to cover at the moment. But we'll do some more. I've got a couple of video ideas. I just need to actually find some space to sit down and crank them out. But as I said before, thanks for the follow. But as I said before, it's kids on summer holidays just is a little difficult. It's difficult to find the time. My son gets up super early in the morning, and my daughter goes to bed quite late. She doesn't fall asleep, and he gets up very early. So it's squeezed at both ends, and I've got stacks of work with the Champions League being back this week. So, but I'll carry on uploading this to YouTube, I guess. At some point we might just have to stop because it's absolutely crunching my internet and computer. But for the moment, we'll carry on. Ooh, Napalms, your mate got a primal puzzle ring. Nice. GG's. I'd take one of those. We haven't found one of them yet, have we? That'd make the key farming toughness a little easier if we got the Boon of the Hoarder. Do have a gold wrap. But yeah, this is just a little inefficient, isn't it? T12 is probably the correct difficulty for our damage at the moment. Come on. But yeah, just to see just a little convention of elements that'll do us. Just a little bit extra. Stone of Jordan. Take Stone of Jordan. Absolutely 100% take a Stone of Jordan right now. So did you pop the puzzle ring straight away, or did you manage to save it? Could you resist the temptation? It's like got such good. You get so many mats from an ancient puzzle ring. Goblins for days. Yeah, gobble up all these DBs. Gobble gobble. A pair of Nems would be nice, wouldn't it? That would help us out a bunch. But I don't think we'll roll for them. We'll carry on with rings. Braces, APDs would be good. APDs would be lovely. Lovely to pair with the Hydra. APDs. So he's kept it. Hasn't burnt it. Yeah, I that's probably the right call, isn't it? Because at some point they may well change it so that for a primal one you get something like, I don't know, guaranteed primal drop or whatever. But yeah, it's just exactly the same as an ancient, isn't it? That would be cool. I think that's again, it's just like, I think sometimes there's little things in the game, just the little quirks, like the whole getting a primal at 70. It's not a big deal. It's just that little bit of excitement. You could definitely drop a few little things like that along the road for people. You know, you could do another primal every 10 GRs. You know, and every 5 once you got over 100. You know, that'd be fine. Be quite into that. Primal puzzle ring giving you, you know, like guaranteed 2 primals or something. Something fun like that. It's, you know, I think all those little bits actually do add up. Do make things a little better. I don't know. I just always want more stuff, more primals, more bits. Right, meteors, please. Crunch him. There we go. Are they gonna hit him? Gonna do anything? No, not really. There we go. Ring, COE please. Yeah, I think getting oddly attached to crap primals is a weird thing, isn't it? Like I keep loads in my stash, and I should just throw them out because they're obviously just bricks, paperweights. Get rid of them. Right. Let's have a little upgrade of this. Nope. Never mind, better luck next time. Bum bum bum. How many DBs we on? 32. 32. Rings. Our bounty cash is doubled now. Yes, they are pushy. They've turned on double bounties for the remainder of the season, which is good. And it also looks, by the sounds of it, that the season's going to be a little longer than normal. So they're going to increase the season time by like 2 weeks to fit in more PTR time. So I'm kind of hoping that means PTR's not too far away. If you're gonna want to test it for a month, then yeah, maybe it's not too far. Yeah, it's a bit buggy by all accounts. So some people don't have the double bounties activated. Apparently you just need to like restart your game a few times, and it's a bit like RNG. But it worked for me when I did it this morning. I only tried once, but it did work. But some people jumped in chat and said it wasn't working for me. And I think Beck said you've got to restart the game, and you just need to make sure that it says double bounties is active. Is it up here? There you go. Community. I don't know. So maybe we don't have it. Maybe it should be up here, where the little seasonal buff goes. So maybe you just need to keep restarting your game until you get double bounties up here. But in theory, yes, it's active. Oh god, that was stupid. Right, let's go chill. At least it's slow mobs. You silly nitwit. Never mind, I'll do this belt whilst we wait. Yeah, don't stand in explosions, guys. It's definitely bad for you. Salvage. I guess we might as well do a wand whilst we're waiting. Let's be productive. Gonna run out of normal mats as well, because it costs a fair bit to upgrade this stuff, but I guess probably worth it. There we go. Nice. GG's. Now let's work out what we're gonna do. So let's pull all this stuff off, and then Hydra time. So we leave the jewellery, I guess. Now, what have we got better? Have we got a better Death Wish or a better Serpent Sparker? Well, they're both pretty terrible, aren't they? I guess we'll put the Death Wish in the queue. We're much more likely to find a better Serpent Sparker. So let's just regear this, hopefully quickly. Right, where did my gift thing go? There we go. We'll use that now. Now we have to decide which one of these etch sigils we want to use. 133, 135. I think that one. Or maybe that one, because that's got max arcane crit on. So that's quite helpful, isn't it? So let's do that. We'll roll those in a sec. All res or move speed? I think we'll take all res. Pants, lovely jubbly. Chest piece. Gloves. Helm. There we go. So, yeah, nice. Let's stick in, I guess, DPS gems for the moment. I'll have to go do some. We'll have to do bounties, but not today. We have to come up with a bounty build for that, I think. Right. What do we want to do? We want to change this to Arcane Torrent Flame Ward, I guess. We want Hydras. And then, what are we doing? Frost Hydra. Let's get the Magistrate in here. Okay, so that's that. What have we got here? Cold. Got cold on there. I guess we'll keep that. Storm on we want to leave. We don't need this anymore, so I guess. Crystal, thanks for the follow. Diamond Skin Prism. Or Familiar Spark Flint. 10% extra damage. We'll try that, see what that's like. And then I guess we probably don't. Do we want Audacity anymore? Probably not. We'll keep it. We'll be up close and personal. And if we find some different braces, we can swap over to the Hydra's Crosses. We can swap over to the Mammoth Rune, I think. But that, in theory, yeah, there we go. Right, let's re-roll this stuff up, and then I don't really know. I presume we can just go back in and just try and do that. Belt-wise, I don't think we've got anything to use, have we? Take a bit of armor. Shock pulse damage on the pants. No, don't want that. No, thank you. Armor again. Arcane Torrent damage. Where do we get Hydra damage? Is it chest and... Oh, we've got no DBs. Chest and shoulders, isn't it? Hydra damage. And then let's just roll off this Arcane Orb. Last DB. Come on, give us something good. 14% life. Go for that. Right. Okay, moment of truth, I guess. Jump back in and see. But yeah, we should be okay, shouldn't we? We've got 80% damage reduction from this set, because we can just plop 2 of these things out, and that'll be 80% damage reduction. And then we've still got the Carini. And then we also get a... Nice. Look at this. Easy. Easy. GR70, here we come, guys. Oh, it feels so much nicer than the frozen orb. Oh, so good. Look at this meld stuff. crunch. Nice. So, I don't know, maybe we could just jump straight to T15. Ash lad, how you doing, buddy? You like the twisters? Do you play on console? They're very popular on console. I've never actually played Twister. Hydras. Oh, this is good. If we can get some APDs, we can really go far with the toughness for this. It's just like ultra tanky. Nice. I've still got the Lod gem in, haven't I? Silly nitwit. Nice. Nice, nice. Right, just need to get working on this then. Xbox, nice. Yeah, I used to do a lot of Xbox. I never actually tried the twisters. I could never really work out why they were always so high. But I think it's something to do with the mechanics, is it? But the game is really good on console. I'm a big fan of it. I'd probably prefer to play it on PC, but it's good enough. Yeah, particularly if you don't have a PC to play it on, then yeah, you know, picking up on consoles a smart move. Oh, double graveyard. Goodness me, this feels like we've just put easy mode on. Yeah, to be fair, they didn't melt him quite as quickly as I thought they would. Clear this stuff out, and then yeah, we need to get head focused on what exactly it is we want. I need to get rid of this Legacy Dreams gem out of here as well. Nice, 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 nice. Right, so we want that out, and then I guess powerful. We're gonna need to rank all that stuff up. So that's useful. So these two combos here, Gem V's, Legacy Dreams. This is our once filthy screwed it up, and we have to go level another character. That's our get out of jail, and then we don't want any of this crud. So now maybe we want a furnace. Furnace is maybe useful. Just stick it in the pile. Right. So that was T13. Should we just try? Should we just bump it up to 15? Just go for it. Risky. 10 rift levels, but we'll see. We can chill out near the exit, and if we get insta creamed, we can drop it back to 14. We should be good. The all the various damage reduction bits we've got, and then once we complete it, we should then be able to go do primals. Let's pop the old buffs. That's what the only trick really with the hives is just making sure that you every new floor you pop them out straight away. We could take blur as well. That'd be a bit more damage reduction until we find ourselves a pair of APDs. We've got the lyrics in the cube, so we could just swap out straight for APDs, couldn't we? Maybe that's going to be better. They were obviously a little thirsty on resource, so. Let's see what we could do. We could do this. Is one of the runes on Spark Flint give us more resource? But yeah, ooh, we can now start thinking what we're gonna get out the GR70 clear. Ah, that's it. Yeah, we did. We swapped it out for the magistrate. Yeah, so we're locked out in the cube, aren't we? No more armor pieces. So it'd just be a straight swap blood braces for APDs if we did decide to go that route. But the toughness has held up so far. We'll gladly take that, thank you. But yeah, it's stuff like this where you move floor. That's my number one thing to probably cock up, is moving floor. But I think I quite like playing with the APDs, because you do get the freezes do go off quite a lot. And then if you do get yourself into the middle of a big bunch of stuff, you're pretty golden. You're not gonna die. Ah, we're cooking now. How long have we been going? 2 hours 20 minutes. Nice. This is with the only 2 legendary gems. None of them are leveled. Ooh, primals. Dreaming about primals. So I think the mammoth, we get less heads, don't we, on the firing? So I think we are stuck with the cold. It's coming back to me. It's been a while since I played this. But yeah, even without the channeling items, I think these the hydras are doing quite a lot of damage. That'll only ramp up. What I used to do a lot on Xbox, which is primarily where I played most of my hardcore stuff, is I would tend to just play on one difficulty down. So like I tended to do a lot of my key farming on T12, just because I kind of took the risk versus reward like analysis, and you just think, well, it's probably not worthwhile going up the difficulty for the the extra like mob health, the extra damage they do. Is it worth like the 20 to 30% extra keys? I kind of usually said no. So I don't know, I wonder whether that's worthwhile sticking here for a bit rather than going to T16, but it does look pretty nice at the moment. And we find ourselves a primal death wish or primal serpent sparker. We're gonna be cooking with gas then. But yeah, out the box, this set's pretty nice. Obviously, just super comfy with the damage reduction. Yeah, it's still not mega quick, but once we get the trap leveled, that'll be fine. And we've obviously got tons of Paragon to go on and stuff, so nice. Let's see what we got, and then we can go bust out GR70. And then I think, was it 75 for the boards? So that'd be T16-ish, something like that. Don't want any of that stuff. Oh, I should have saved that Gavel of Judgments just in case we end up playing Barb. Right. Any rerolls we terribly want to do? Don't think so. Life per hit, we could probably get rid of that on here. That's probably a good one. Area damage. Do the Hydras proc area damage? Hey Chris, thanks buddy. Yeah, I've got my super pink shirt on. They benefit from attack speed. Damage, we just go with damage. Damage is safe. 8%. There's no point hammering that into the ground. It's non-ancient. And the multiplier on it's rubbish. So we're gonna upgrade that. Yeah, I need to start buying some new clothes. I think I've realised I'm just wearing the same like 2-3 t-shirts on stream every day. Right, here we go, boys. This is it. Primals. What are we gonna get? Get your bets in. What we gonna find? It's gonna be something crap, isn't it? In saying that, we shouldn't disparage RNGs. We've had absolutely belting luck this series so far. Look at that, we've even been helped out with a shield pylon. Thunder Fury. I've got 2 of them. I found 2 Thunder Furies on my Sada account. It's only Paragon 900. I'm almost desperate to find a 3rd just so that I can tweet Blizz and say, can you stop trolling me? But yeah, I've already found 2 of them this season, so please not a 3rd. Oh, Templar Relic. I don't know. I suppose, I mean, we're not going to keep any of this gear, so maybe something intra-class, like a COE would be amazing. Although obviously there's, you know, high chance you're going to brick whilst wearing a Primal COE, so I don't know. I don't know whether we want to push this, like push Wizard as high as we can go, or whether we want to just get on the boards and jump on another class. Attaboy's gone for a belt. Okay. Yeah, well, 1 in 13 chance-ish. Probably not. Probably less, isn't it? You factor in follower items. Watch this. We'll do Rift Guardian. Some mad stuff will happen. I'll screw something up. The Rift Guardian will kill us, or we'll lag out. We won't get it. Something Krelm. Yeah. Yeah. Krelms. What would we rather have? The belt, I guess. Braces. I don't know. The power on them's okay, I guess. But yeah. Something for Hydra would be amazing. Set piece. Something we can use with Lord Hydra would be cool. Templar Relic, Negadad G. Why you gotta do me like that, buddy? Could be. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, the luck's supposed to even itself out, isn't it, over time? So we found this set super quick. Found the Carini super quick. Found 2 Carinis. Death Wish is normally an absolute pig to find. You can easily get to like 500 Paragon, 600 Paragon, not find one. Nems. I've had 1 Primal Nems this season, but I'll take another. Templar Relic. Never mind, just gotta concentrate on the Rift Guardian. Don't want it to drop, so better call it. Nice, gone for the reverse Jinx. Reverse Jinx. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll get on the boards either way. Like from this point of view. I mean, I don't know what this set's capable of in terms of push. It's got to be probably above 90. Even on hardcore, allowing for random stuff. But yeah, this is it. Getting excited. Primal. Where did he go? Did I get him? Is he down there? I'd say about the only thing I could do to cock this up maybe is run out of resource. There we go. Go on, melt him. Melt him. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, yes! 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 Rip. Lol. Another two-handed weapon. Oh. I feel like not even taking that in protest. Double bounty bags, let's go. Yep, let's go. Double bounty, slug. Yeah, flavor of time. I tell you what, if like out of all the items that dropped, what could we have had? Primal flavor of time, that would have been belting. I'd have taken all the Oryx. It's always a letdown. F, yeah. Oops. Yeah, look at this. Oh, cold area damage cooldown. That's not too bad, actually. We just need to roll a socket off for the move speed. That's okay, I guess. It's ancient. Warmonger. We have a 39% chance to inflict bleed for 400% weapon damage over 5 seconds. And a 5% knockback chance. That's wonderful. Yeah, let's make a primal tab. Let's keep them all. Our primal story. It starts off with that. That's probably not worth. That's maybe not even worth taking over that. The double crit amulet, is it? Yeah. Take it for troll build. Lol. How many bounty mats drop on T16? 22. So it's 44 per run, assuming you get all the crates and open them. It's not too bad. Yeah, we should go do a rift with this. We'll do a primal only rift at the end. See if we can rip the character. That can be its way to go. Oi. Never mind. Hey. Right. Is there a belt? Is there a belt that we can use for this? It reduces the resource cost of Arcane Torrent Herbrash binding. Is that where the shardy shards need to be going? Come on, Kadala. You owe me a primal. You owe me a nice primal. Could go and get the crimsons. Could go and do some bounties, but I don't know. Do. Warmonger. Never mind. Negadaji, it's not working for some people. So somebody was saying in chat that if you restart the game and keep going with it, eventually it'll come up here with double bounties. So like this community buff event, I presume this is where they meant. But like I'm guessing at the moment I don't have it active because it doesn't say double bounties. So just hardcore season and then the elemental power. So I don't know. You need a necro bone spear build. There's one on the channel, buddy. If you go to the necro playlist or type in bone spear GR95 speed farm, something like that. 7 keys. Well, I guess let's just go bash out a load of these 70s. And try and get our gems leveled. it's stuff like that where, again, maybe the Storm Armor didn't activate then because the Hydra head started dropping. But yeah, I've done one on the channel. It's, without it being mega juiced, I think it's probably kind of more like 80-85 range. But then as you get more and more juice, you know, it can upscale. It thrives with area damage as well, so the more you work on the build and the better pieces you get, you can actually get it into a fairly decent spec. I'd say it's kind of similar to this Hydra set. You know, it's quite good. It's not A tier by any stretch of the imagination. You know, maybe they're both kind of B tier builds, but I'd say this and the Necro set are both like actually really casual friendly kind of specs. You get loads of damage reduction, they're quite easy to play. You know, I like the Necro set. I like the fact you get all the runes on Simulacrum. I like the fact you don't have to take Land of the Dead. So yeah, I'd say it's a good addition to the game. I don't mind if they want to. Lord Mage is so much faster and stronger. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference? Maybe 5 rifts-ish with a fully juiced... I don't know. I mean, what was I doing? I was doing 90s with the Bone Spear on PTR, and I was doing 95s with mages. So yeah, I suppose maybe it is kind of getting in that kind of 3 to 5 rifts-ish. But like the thing with the Lord Mages is obviously you need your gem at max, you need everything ancient. To be fair, I didn't really screw around with too many variations on the mages. I just kind of made a tanky one and just stuck that up. So it's quite possible that mages is a little better. You know, there's possibly a better build for it. But again, it's one of those, isn't it? It depends what you want as a player, and it depends how your mind works. As in, some people only want to play meta and they just want to do whatever is the fastest thing that they can do. That's a consideration for me. I do like making progress, and I do like speed, and I do like to feel like I'm being efficient. But then again, I also don't mind mixing it up. So you know, last season I played the Hydra set on the Wizard, just to mix it up. So yeah, it just depends on why you're doing it. Some people just only do meta, and they really don't like my videos because my videos are rarely meta. But don't know. Nice. So we need to check the boards. We need to work out what we're shooting for here. Bone Spear struggles with the Rift Guardian. It can do, yeah. Again, it depends how much you've got the area damage juiced. Because if you've got that super juiced and you're flying through the rift, kind of not relying on that, but making use of the advantage it offers, then unless you get a Rift Guardian with ads, that advantage is gone. I didn't find it too bad. Again, it's you'll run out of essence is the problem, unless you're going to take a generator. So at some point you'll find a Rift Guardian that you just kind of can't one burst. So you just need to make sure that you're only casting Bone Spears on whichever element it is you've gone with. And I think by the looks of it, cold was probably the best. So you just basically wait until your cold cycle is up on the conventional elements and then spit out the damage. And you're still able to like one cycle a Rift Guardian on cold pretty much. No, I didn't play it with a generator personally, but you can do that as like a bit of a backup, just in case you run out of essence. But yeah, it's similar to Nova, I suppose, in that respect, as in if they could work out some kind of single target mechanism, because it just feels a bit lame taking a generator with it. But Wolfcrack cleared 120 in the first like week of the season, I think, with it. So there's potential for it. It's just yeah, relies on area damage an awful lot. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. It's hungry for primals. Haha, thanks, Slug. Yeah, I can't stand my voice. I think it's terrible. But Rax popped into the stream a few weeks ago and having the chat. He's like, he feels the same about his voice. I think lots of people do. But yeah, very kind. Like, let's stick this away because we might want to jump. We might want to jump on the Enchantress, and don't take that the wrong way. But yeah, we might want her at some point. So it is kind of nice not to have to worry about ancients as well. I've done a lot of legacy dreams this season. So like 2 out of the 3 accounts are completely LOD. So it's nice to not worry about it. I think we'll stick this. We've got gold wrap already. I think we have, but just to be safe. At least now we should be piling on the Paragon. Once we get the belt, then I think we can take those points back out of arcane power. That's the plan. But yeah, I really should have checked the boards. I wasn't 100% sure we'd be clearing 70 today. I was hopeful, but the RNG could have been really sucky, and we might not have been able to. But I think it was 75. It might be up to 76 now. But yeah, we're sitting pretty. Next Primal could be just literally right around the corner. Yeah, I guess what's the next step? Next step's to try and get the gems up, try and crack into T16, make a decision as to whether we want to key farm there or whether we want to stay at T15. And then once the gems are kind of brought up, I guess re-roll the necklace for a socket or find a better one. And then I guess start pushing up the board and then get working on a bounty build as well. To get those gem plans, because that's a fairly nice DPS increase, isn't it? If we can get maxed out gems. Probably have to start working on a proper key build as well. I guess there's not really much we can do with this. Like with the sets, you know, we can't work the Broken Crown in without getting a rogue for the gems. Else. I know, it's bloody roasting, isn't it? I'm like, my room's quite small. I've obviously got my PC on, I've got my light on. It's absolutely boiling. I can understand why streamers have drinks fridges now. Like a nice ice cold can of beer, or gin and tonic, or rum and coke. Just wet the whistle. That would be nice. 34.1. Crikey. Yeah, and it's absolutely no good for sleeping, is it? Too hot. I'd rather be too cold than too hot at night. At least cold you feel like you can do something about it. Whereas hot, you just you're knackered. It's like, But yeah, you've just missed Primals. We've just cleared it. Got a wonderful two-handed sword. I think I found a Warmonger on my Necro, so that's 2 of them we've had this season. 2 of them, 2 Thunder Furies. Then we've had 2 Broken Crowns. It's been the season of duplicating Primals. Ha. Yeah, the masks aren't fun, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's like, went to the zoo again the other day and it was just a constant, like, put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Like anything with any kind of tunnel, even though it was outdoors, it was like, yeah, you gotta put your mask on. But as I say, it just is what it is, isn't it? So, just, I do it, don't worry about it. Yeah, go sleep by the refrigerated section in the Sainsbury's, by the drinks cooler. Nice. So I guess we probably could. Oh, there's the APDs. We might have already had a pair actually, to be fair. But I don't know. I don't know whether we should do the Lord Hydra or not. I don't really know what to do once we get on the boards. Don't know. Maybe we should just take this set as far as we can. Early days. Mattress in the garden. Hey, yeah, there's a puzzle ring. So, puzzle ring. Do we want to burn that now and go get the Boon of the Hoarder? That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Should be okay to. Oops, nearly salvaged that. Should be okay to do greed. She can be a little tough. Don't know. What do you reckon? Do we just wang it in there? Suppose it doesn't make a difference, does it? Let's just drop it to T14, just be super safe. And then that should be absolutely plenty. My son's not sleeping very well at the moment, so he's waking up super early, I think because of the brightness. But yeah, it's I don't know. They just get a bit grumpy, don't they? But you know, you can take them. You can. Well, we don't want that. What do we want? We just want to stick this in and hit transmute, don't we? Yeah, you can take them outside and stuff, but obviously today it's like absolutely sweltering, so. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so it's not like if we'll go out today for a walk and stuff, it's like they come back even hotter. Ooh, a blue. Come on. What have you got for us? Oh, you got a ton of DBs. Lovely. Gobble all that stuff up. Guess we're still light on mats, aren't we? Lurking and playing. How you doing, Kaylee? Wiz just started one today. Nice one, Piffle. We've just cleared Primals and got absolutely kicked in the balls by our RNGs with a two-handed sword. But the rest of the RNG for this character's gone decent, so it's gone well. So we really shouldn't complain. I've had absolutely this season, considering I've played 3 accounts and I've played way more than I normally do. I've had absolutely lousy luck with usable primals. Absolutely awful. But last Epoch Monday morning, 12-14 hours, pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm only streaming 3 times this week because it's my son's birthday tomorrow. And right, come on, electrocutor. Go on, get it. Yeah, I've only got 3 streams, but I might buy it and do 1 stream next week with it. See how it goes. Boon of the Hoarder and an Ingium. Let's get rid of that for that. And off we go. Yarg. Corpse Explosion and Grasp of Essence seems to work. Are you fooling yourself? I don't know, buddy. If you've got a D3 planner link, fire away with it. Or email it to me, actually. I'll have a little look-see. And of course, you made a Paladin. I'd be disappointed if it was anything else, Elsie. Right. What do we want? Don't want any of this, do we? So there we go. Gold problems. We can solve our gold problems now. Let's do a little. We'll hang on to these ones for now. because we might do some upgrading. And then let's go. Okay, salvage stuff. We need to crank this back up, don't we? To T15 at the least, I guess. Bin. Strong arms. We might want strong arms. I guess. Well, it looks like we've already got one. Where did it go? I need to sort this out. Corpse explosion, would it be doing any damage? I'd be surprised, if I'm honest. You can squeeze them both in, like the poison sight's flexible enough to do it, but I'd guess it's probably not doing much damage for you compared to the poison scythe. Bread and butter gears crafted rather than dropped, so no running same content over and over again. Yeah. Right, let's put these in. I don't know, I quite like the as we've talked about a bit, I'm kind of, I like the loot drop stuff. Fuzz Masterflex, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I quite like the loot grind of stuff dropping. But then, I mean, crafting in this game's pretty poor, isn't it? There's not really much to do. Right, okay, let's get this jacked up to T15. We could try T16. We could try it. Seems a bit of an unnecessary risk, I suppose. Yeah, we'll leave it on 15 for now. We'll aim to get it up. Maybe creep up on the GRs, and if we hit 75, then we'll crank it up to T16, and we should just keep getting stronger and stronger now, shouldn't we? More Paragon and all that stuff. So I guess let's just take it one at a time, and up we go. That's a terrible Hydra placement. So what exactly is going on in the base at the moment? Is it like a couple of... Is it part of the story you get to play? Or is it like adventure mode or something? I think maybe we could do one stream a week with a different ARPG. Just test a few out and have a little bit of a play, a little bit of a fiddle. Yeah, this is nice. This feels nice and tanky. Nice. I think the endless dungeon, like, you know, essentially greater rifts, isn't it? I think that's important. I'd be worried for a game that doesn't, an ARPG that doesn't kind of have that kind of mechanic in it. But yeah, I'm keen to give it a try. Path of Exile won the vote on the community tab, but I don't know. I feel like I could spend 50 hours playing that and probably not be much the wiser about the game. But yeah, creaming it now. Ooh, T16 awaits. Again, I never, at this point of the game, I never know what to do, whether to go for the Bane of the Trapped or whether to try and get the Boon of the Hoarder up. Probably the best long-term decision is the Boon of the Hoarder, isn't it? We can get gold for the rifts. If anyone's got the EU boards, if they could have a look and see what we need to actually sneak on. That might be for the next episode though. Push the boards. We could do that. That's the goal for the next episode. Don't want to be running into the... Super keen to pick up these globes. Up. Is it up? Maybe. First impressions are good. Yeah, I mean, well, for beta, I think you can expect niggles, can't you? That's fine. Like, ultimately, the main question is the game fun, isn't it? That's the... You know, that's the starting point, and then if it is fun, then you then move on to kind of like depth, don't you? How much depth does it have? Does it have enough? WT Buffalo, thanks for the follow, buddy. Yeah, rocketing along. This is definitely a lot more chill than the Frozen Orb we were playing earlier. Nice spawn. If I could run all the way over there, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh, there we go. Never mind. 75. So yeah, we need a 76. Thanks Nigadaji. So yeah, I think we're nearly at the 3 hours. Don't really want to be doing... Hey, look at this. Oh, I thought that was a Falcons. Yeah, I don't really want to be doing episodes over 3 hours on YouTube. It's too hard to upload them. But I don't know. Maybe we could say 107 for softcore. We could try on that. Try to do 107. But yeah, I think we'll say goodbye to YouTube. So we'll end the recording. So I'll keep streaming for a bit because yeah, we've got another hour to go. But we'll say that's it. So maybe when you come back, we'll be pushing boards for the next episode. So YouTube folks, see you later. And yeah, we'll keep going for another hour. Take it easy.